I recently had a super weird experience with one of our Airbnb guests. These guests made it seem like they loved their stay and everything was perfect. I typically don't communicate with my guests that much, but these guests went out of their way to tell me how much they loved their stay. But they ended up leaving me a terrible review, which I totally would have taken as constructive criticism, but some of the claims were just completely false. For this review, I had a streak of 65-star reviews, so this just hit extra hard. Again, no one's perfect, and I knew this was gonna happen eventually, but because they had straight up false claims and I didn't want customers to get the wrong idea, I did try and get the review removed from Airbnb. No matter how much evidence I provided, Airbnb would not remove the review because it was the customer's opinion. This basically ended up leading me down a rabbit hole of what this really means. Like, how far can someone's opinion really go if it's false? Anyways, apparently I'm not the only one who's had this experience. One of the stories I saw was about a guest leaving a host a 1-star review because they didn't have a couch in the house. Even though the host provided straight up evidence that they had a couch, it was still considered the guest's opinion. And this goes the other way around too for guests. Like, I guess if it's my opinion that the guest pooped on the floor, even if the guest didn't poop on the floor, I can still leave that review. Obviously that's dramatic. I don't know, am I crazy, or does this just not really make much sense? Or is this totally fair?